Hello and welcome to GITEX Global. I'm Kudakwashe and this is Gulf Business. Today we have Loubna, who is the head of business enterprise at Logitech in Africa, the Middle East, Turkey and Central Asia. Welcome, Loubna.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
So how's been GITEX so far?
Well, so far fantastic. It is our first edition to be by ourselves, our booths. Usually we always participate through partners. This is the first edition when we are doing both through our partners and also having our own booths in Hall 1. It's an amazing opportunity as usual, but this year we observed that there is the more attendees, like visitors are more than 100K estimated, and that's all of them coming from all over the world, not only Middle East, which is really start giving GITEX, I would say, a global exposure, not only a regional one. So we are so happy to be here and to share all our solutions with our clients.
Any headlining innovations that you have seen so far, maybe from your own stand and other companies that are exhibiting here at GITEX?
The thing that we are observing this year is that AI is present everywhere, either for customer service, for hardware, software, and it's like leading the technology. And it's amazing how fast it took, like from last year to this year, to see actually the presence of it in all over the technologies, yes.
As Logitech, what are you exhibiting? What products and services are you showcasing here or during this entire period of GITEX?
Logitech is very large in terms of providing solutions for all the segments and for all the type of companies, all the type of meeting rooms, small, medium, or large. And the most important is we are providing, like what I insist on, is one-stop solution for the end users. The end user, when whatever he's thinking about product, hardware, that can actually allow to the employees to work from home or to work from office, keyboard, mouses, headsets, individual cameras, meeting room cameras, and video conferencing solution to be aligned with Microsoft, Zoom, Google, and everything. It's Logitech. So the portfolio is very large, and that's why our client loved it, because whenever they ask, like, let's say the education sector, for example, same thing. We have everything. We have the online meeting room for people that they want to show, to follow their training or education or online. And this is unique product only within Logitech portfolio. And at the same time, we can equip all the students from covers for their iPad, for the pens from Logitech.
You can provide almost
everything. So even in the education sector, we are the only brand that can provide the whole.
How does an event like this, like GITEX Global, how does it complement you as a company, like your products, your services as a company?
Well, for us, GITEX is very important because, first of all, it's focused on technology. The brand Logitech came, like the logo, Logi is from logiciel, which in French software, and the tech, which is technology. So like more than 45 years ago, Logitech was thinking about having technology, software technology within the hardware, right? This is what's happening 50 years from where they thought about it, right? So it's an amazing story, because that means Logitech was from the beginning a visionary on how to see the hardware actually include software technology within the hardware. And that's why Logitech was always a data-driven company. They are making some research to see how the coming generation wants to work. They want to work from the office, they want to work from home, they want the hybrid. That was taught like many years back within Logitech. It's not by coincidence that now Logitech is a leader in the region and the leader globally speaking in the video conferencing. It's because they thought about it before. So people, they thought like it was a coincidence by COVID, but it's not true. COVID because we were there already, and that's why we showed up. So the segment was already thought about it before, and Logitech was always in advance in trying to understand what the coming generation, how they want to work, right? And that's what brings us for today to be ready in the hybrid mode and having all solutions by sector already there.
Speaking on the different modes of working and how you as a company are complementing that, be it working remotely, be it working from the office, and or the hybrid system whereby you can do both. How, as Logitech, are you seeing the trends changing going forward? Because recently we had some companies saying, okay, employees are coming back to the office. But as Logitech, how are you seeing these the trends shaping up going forward?
Okay, Logitech, based on the again the research that they've done before, we see the transformation coming from the generation. Like my generation X is different from Z and from the Alpha one. We don't believe that the coming generation will use the same mode as we used to do. We believe that the generations that they are coming, they will be more on the beginning of their career on being what we call them the upload download generation. They can spend like 12 hours in their data and in their computer and loading data and loading and doing only online. And then in the middle of their career, they need to go and shake hands. So they need the hybrid mode. And I would say in the mature level of their career, all the business is all about network and social, right? So if we go there, like each generation, it's gonna always start by having the needs of the latest technology that can provide them the right way of working. And then all over the years that they will evolve to having the face-to-face meetings. So the start of the coming generation will always be more on hybrid mode. So we believe that one.
At the beginning of this interview, you mentioned that something that's striking. You said Logitech provides the entire ecosystem, right? Everything AI is we can get it from Logitech. So how is your ecosystem of services and products? How is it complementing this year's theme of AI everything?
We believe that AI is actually helping a lot in us in providing the solutions that they can make our customer having the best experience. So let's imagine a meeting, online meeting. So we need the product managers team and the design one, they are working on having solutions that can provide the same experience of a face-to-face meeting and online. And to do that, what is the difference between a face-to-face and an online is that I can see your body language. I can see how you feel when I talk to you, right? And we want the similar experience to be shown on online and that people feel more inclusive, understand more the body language through the video conferencing. And we cannot do it without AI. So this is where the role of the AI, just to simplify it.
Coming back, you said something striking because when it comes to reading body language on video, it could be difficult, let's say with other platforms.
Yes.
So can you give us more in terms of how your production teams are doing this, like to make sure that, okay, I can see whether someone is really engaged in the meeting or when someone is a bit distant from what is going on?
Well, we have the product like Sight, for example, that it is actually detecting all the speakers and zooming on the speaker whenever he is like taking the role of talking. And also we have Raleigh Bar Huddle and other products that they are actually detecting the facials, how they were moving, so to see if people they are engaging in the conversation or not. So as meeting participants, we can actually focus on the ones that they are not engaging, for example, to get their attention, and vice versa. So and that's what make it enhancing the experience and people feel more inclusive in the meeting because they can see themselves. So when they see themselves, they can actually say, hey, okay, I have to behave in that way because people there are I'm not just sitting, I'm really in a real meeting.
Yes,
so
I'm involved.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay, moving on to the academic sector, because we see now most schools, they now have either hybrid systems, right? Or we have platforms like EduTech platforms. They are really, providing students with distance education. So in that sector, are there any specific products that you have as Logitech that are also helping in a sector like academic sector?
Yes, we have an exclusive product. That's the one that I shared before. That's actually focusing on making the professor invisible, so that you can feel as a student, if you are sitting at home, you can see the board, the whiteboard directly. Like what is written, you will see just invisible hands writing. There is nothing that you will feel like you are in a classroom. And that is dedicated product to the education sector in terms of video conferencing. And of course, we all have the headsets specific for the I would say the children in the primary school, because we studied the ergonomy of their ears and how many times they can just throw those headsets, and how many times they are wearing them, and it should not be hot, it should not be respect all everything. So those specific products, and of course the pencil for the iPads, the covers for the iPad, because we know that there are kids that they are using them and so on. And all this has been taught only for the type of the end user. And another product, it has nothing to do with education, but it's for the corporate. And it has been taught as an amazing idea that we are launching it in the first time locally, so it's become globally.
Oh yes. So it's like it's starting here and going global.
And,
yes.
And this is for our huddle, rally huddle. It's actually the customer can remove the cover and put his own logo on it.
Okay.
And we can print. There is no minimum order quantity. I mean, like the flag of UAE.
Oh, I see. So it's more like it's a personalization of a product. Oh.
For the customers, this is how we are putting the customers our priority number one, and this is how we are really wanted to bring what the desire of the customer, not the needs. The needs is already covered.
Yeah, but the desire now.
What the desire. We know that, for example, our customers in UAE and KSA, they are more focusing on. They are patriotic. They want something that shows
like the identity, brand identity.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we want to give them this opportunity, so they can print whatever they want on the product, you know. And we are exposing that in our booth. Like we can see the flag of UAE like this in the product. So it's more personalized. We don't want this one size fits all. We want really to give this local touch.
Yes, local touch. So we can say, to some extent, this local touch, this personalization you are putting on product, it's more like to enhance customer experience.
Correct. Yeah, and actually to answer to the desire one of our customers.
Given that UAE is the home of innovation, the home of AI, the home of technology,
Correct.
And you just mentioned that you have one product that is starting from here going global, right? So how do you see workspace evolving going forward?
UAE, if we are talking about as a particular market, is always looking for the latest technology, in the first buyer of the latest technology. So it's a growing market with big opportunities, but not only because you can find a lot of growing markets, but they took the latest, I would say the oldest products. Now here we have the opposites. We have the growing market with the latest technology.
It's starting from here.
Exactly. So our customers are very demanding of the latest technology. They like to be the first one launching specific technology. So we are really proud to be, and I personally, as an Arabic woman also, I'm personally very proud to be in UAE and exposing that to the whole GCC and the whole region, and starting always from here and also from KSA to expand those technologies all over the world.